Welcome everyone. My name is Lee Widows and I am a strategic advisor and academic lead for the School of Fashion. I'm going to take you through the courses, both the BA and the MA that we offer, you as our, hopefully our future students. All the work that you see on these slides are work that has been completed by our students recently or currently, and it gives you a really good understanding of the quality and the style of work. So UCA School of Fashion and Textiles is recognised by the Business of Fashion as being one of the best places to study fashion in the world. We're in the top 10 in the world. Our School of Fashion is home to 1,000 students and consists of 8 BA courses and actually now 4 coming in for this September MA postgraduate courses. And we are based, the school is based across the Epsom campus and the Rochester campus. The school is one of the largest fashion schools in the UK, and courses follow all aspects of fashion, including fashion design, textiles, marketing, promotion, image making, and makeup and hair design. Our students go on to work for brands such as Ralph Lauren, Kenzo, Pringle, Givenchy, as well as other kind of high street names and couture names. And our courses win a number of high profile awards at Graduate Fashion Week, plus the British Fashion Council Awards and their foundation sponsorship awards. So we're ranked 6th in the UK for fashion and textiles, that's The Guardian. Top 10 world's best, as I've explained, Business of Fashion. 95.5% of our graduates are in employment or further study within 6 months of graduating. And we are a specialist fashion school and one of the largest global fashion providers of creative education for fashion. So these are our courses: BA Fashion Design, BA Fashion, which is at Epsom, BA Fashion Image and Styling, Fashion Atelier, Fashion Textiles, Makeup and Hair Design, then MA Fashion Design, MA Virtual Fashion, and MA Creative Direction for Fashion. So BA Honours Fashion Design, and this is our course based at Rochester, and there's some key things that set it apart. It has great industry connections with live projects in every year of study and an industry competition in the final year. And this sets the students up for, they're already building up their CV of industry connections and industry work. We have an excellent work placement contacts and a specialist placement unit in year 2. And in fact, all of our courses have that work placement in year 2. We have a Gerber system. This is a very state-of-the-art digital system for pattern cutting, which there's only 2 in the country, and we have one of them in Rochester. And the course offers design tuition from in-house staff and visiting designers for both menswear and women's wear. We have state-of-the-art workshops with strong technical support from a skilled team of technicians who help the students to cut and manufacture their design ideas, translating them into professional garment outcomes. So this work gives you an idea of the work that the students from this course have completed. As you can see, it's a mix of both sort of drawing, fabric manipulation, fabulous work. The BA Honours Fashion in the Epsom campus, the difference with this one is that it has 2 unique pathways. The course creates multi-skilled designers. The staff are industry-linked practitioners and many are connected with London Fashion Week. It has a diverse intake and it has a hands-on approach to learning. And it's really more conceptual, if you like. It's and in the 3rd year, students can choose to either do a catwalk collection or a collection about their fashion design and branding, where they're working very closely with industry manufacturers to create a collection, but they don't go on the catwalk. So it's for students that may want to work for a company but understand about the branding and the marketing. And actually we have half students now choose to go between 2 pathways. This is all work from the Epsom students. Great. So now we're on to BA Honours Fashion, Image and Styling, based at Rochester. And really, in a nutshell, this curriculum is based on storytelling around creative, innovative, brand-specific solutions. So you're creating fashion stories through image making. It is a portfolio building course, and our students come from a variety of academic profiles. Students work with industry consultants to ensure that the course is up to date. And at our Rochester campus, we have the very best Adobe software, styling wardrobes, sound recording, film equipment, printing equipment, and magazine archives. So this is if you are a student that doesn't want to do fashion design, but loves fashion photography and styling and wants to create stories around fashion through image making, this is the one for you. And again, here's some fabulous work from our students. If we can carry on right down until the next one. So BA Honours Fashion Atelier, again based at Rochester. Now this is a very specialist course, and this is for students that actually want to have a skill for maybe tailoring, and they really want to upskill their craft. It's a unique course that focuses on teaching bespoke and handcrafting, cutting and production techniques blended with a contemporary and innovative design practice. The course has well-equipped specialist workshops, and there is a strong bespoke tailoring element, and we have a very strong connection with Savile Row in London. When you look at the work here, you can see that the course and the work is very precise. So this is for students that really want to master their craft that they may already have. It is totally different to fashion design because it's about tailoring, cutting, the only one in the country in the UK. Beautiful work.
We have strong industry link with Savile Row is very key selling point. Yeah.
Fabulous. BA Fashion Textiles, again at Rochester. If you want to work in the fashion industry but can't live without colour, pattern, print, then this is the course for you. So if you love mark making, if you love colour, and you love to be in fashion, this is the one for you. The course will give you the freedom, very important, the freedom to explore printed textiles through a wide range of design-led projects, from creating a catwalk collection to maybe fashion-led interior and textile art. You'll have a chance to work on a live industry project with brand names like McQueen or Peter Piloto, and you will have your work exhibited either at Graduate Fashion Week or New Designers. If we carry on to look at the work here, wonderful work, playful work, as you can see, diverse work, and it's yeah. BA, our final BA, makeup and hair design. We have a custom-made salon for these students. The course covers all areas of the industry to encourage students to find their own identity as a makeup artist. It's very important that you're coming from an art background to create, tell stories through makeup. It is a portfolio building course. We have a team of leading industry professionals with expertise across makeup for TV, film, theatre, fashion. And the Rochester campus has a built-in makeup studio preparing students for working life as a makeup artist. So if we can go through just some of the work, lovely. So now on to our MA Fashion Design. The MA Fashion Design course is an opportunity to create your own fashion brand. You come to the table with an existing collection, and then we help you to create your own business plan. You do not have a catwalk show, but you will have a photography shoot, and you'll have an opportunity to exhibit your work. So it's very much about the business. And students come to us, then go away from us after the year, actually having created their own fashion brand. Again, it's a unique one. There's not another one like it in the UK. And we work directly with manufacturers, both in the UK and China and India, to realise their collections. And we help you launch an e-commerce website for your brand. Our external examiner is from London Fashion Week, and one of our graduates from last year is now showing at London Fashion Week. Very diverse, fabulous work. Yeah. Lovely. MA Virtual Fashion, this is new for September 2021. If you want to expand, disrupt, innovate and develop your creative practice, and supported by a team of world-class academic researchers and industry mentors, this is for you. This is virtual fashion. This is what's happening in the industry now. Gucci are selling virtual collections so that your avatar looks fabulous for thousands of pounds. Burberry is doing the same. It's very important that we actually nurture and train the future for the fashion industry in this way. So virtual fashion could be around the body, it could be about the space, it could be the experience. It could be an amazing collection that's online. It may be around fashion games. This is a very new course. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it's an exciting new area for us.
Yeah, and there's no other UK university running this course yet, so we are very unique.
At all.
Yeah.
And then MA Creative Direction for Fashion. Global fashion brands need rule breakers, radical, innovators, creative directors to communicate their visual messages effectively. This course combines creative thinking with image making. So if you've already done a BA maybe in graphic design or photography or even filmmaking, this might be an area of study for you that you want to become a creative director for a fashion brand. The course will enable you to become an innovative creative director working with fashion and related industries. The whole idea of it is that we want to produce creative thinkers that can actually take the fashion industry into a new world post-COVID. We need new thinking, we need fresh ideas, we need to really embrace the future now. Thank you. So if there's any questions, I think that's good timing. We've got time now for questions.
Yes, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Sophia. So, the audience who you have questions, please just raise it in the chat box.
Anything you want to know. Nothing is, don't worry. I'll put money on it. Your question is what everyone wants to ask.
Yes, we have one question here for you, Lee, and it's for portfolio requirement. How many drawings do you require?
There's no set rule. There is no magic trick, 10 drawings, 8 drawings. We need to see a portfolio that's rich in drawing, mark making, maybe sketchbooks. So there is no set rule. You must be guided by your current academics. A tip would be you put the work in that you can talk about. There's no point putting work in that you're not too sure, and that you just put the work that you're proud of. Put the work that has idea behind it. It's not just a random picture of someone with a pretty dress on. And pace your portfolio. We don't need to see everything that you've done. It's like curating a little book, if you wish. It's like curating an exhibition. You put in the things that actually tell your story now.
So I actually have an end-on questions. So when you say they give you some photos, some pictures, do they need to also write a small, say, essay or small writing to explain what they are thinking about the drawing?
Not necessarily, because sometimes be life drawing and it might just have a caption. It's good to put a caption. Absolutely, Angela. Life drawing sessions, for instance, or development of work for a textile project. Great. Little captions, fabulous.
But you don't have the interview. When you receive the drawing, do you still need to interview them?
Normally, we don't require interview. We can issue student offer letter, just as look at their portfolio. But we do have an interview option if the student want to academic staff to track their portfolios and talk about courses. They can book the interview section online.
Okay.
And also, if we see a portfolio and we need to have some more work, we do go back and say, could we see more work? Or the more information we have, even if it's a little paragraph, just setting the scene. It's not a lot of words, just setting the scene. This is a project I did this past year on nature.
Yeah.
I love, yes, very, very good to do that, because the more information we have, the more that it helps us to make a judgment.
Thank you. We have another question here. Do you have any course coming with placements or internship?
Well, all of our courses have placements.
So when you're talking about placement, that means there's a part of the course module, or they are going just for their free
In all
time?
of our courses in the second year, students have a placement. Now, for international students, this can be a bit tricky. So what we do is, and it varies from country to country, because obviously you can't go into the workplace. So what we do, if a student can't go into a workplace, we have a live project that the client comes to us. So you still have the same experience, you've got your design studio, and it works. So that all happens in a unit in the second year for all of our courses. The whole second year is about building up your CV, working on live projects. And you know, even more now, this whole year, all of our placement students have either done it at home or on campus, because obviously they can't go into the workplace. And we all know across the world, this is what's going to happen more and more. So actually it makes it easier for us to bring clients to us and to you.
And there's one more question here. Is there any difference for facilities or modules in BA Fashion and BA Fashion Design at Epsom and Rochester?
No, the facilities are the same. There's a parity across, you know, the facilities in both the campuses are the same. The only thing we don't have at Epsom is print, silk screen. We have printmaking, but not textile printmaking. So the facilities are exactly the same. Obviously the projects are different because they're different courses. And if you want to know the difference, it's what I said. Epsom is more experimental, more conceptual. And then in the third year, you can go down two pathways, either a catwalk collection or creating your own brand. Rochester, it's just menswear or women's wear, and it's very linked up to industry with the industry Gerber pattern cutting equipment. Okay, so really, if you want more of a conceptual ideas, Epsom. If you want more of a course, then Rochester.
So in location-wise, these two places, which one is close to the big city? I think they are close to London, right?
Well, Epsom is nearer to London. Rochester on the fast train into St Pancras it is 35 minutes, but Epsom is your London campus.
Yeah, for Epsom campus, when students apply the visa, they need to provide London maintenance fee rather than outside London.
So I have a question for the undergraduate study as well. Do we need to go through UCAS for the undergraduate application, or do you accept any direct entry, direct application?
For all the UCA courses, you can apply directly on UCA website, including bachelor courses. So which means you don't need to apply through UCAS, but we still you can still add UCA as a choice if you want to use your UCAS application.
So how long is your standard processing time for both BA and MA?
We aiming at 5 working days.
That's great. Any more questions, please raise here. It looks like we have covered everything.
Great.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Lee and Sophia. Can you elaborate more to each campus you have, like number of students, accommodation, airport pickup service, things like that?
We have 4 campuses: Rochester, Canterbury, which is in Kent, Epsom Farm, which is in Surrey, and then we have some satellite partnerships with Maidstone Studios, which is in Kent near Rochester, and the Royal School of Needlework, which is near Epsom, Hampton Court, where King Henry VIII lived.
So how about the student number and the courses you offer, accommodation? So how do you like separate these 4 campuses? What is their advantage when the student choosing the location?
So you choose the course and then you choose the location. All of our campuses offer fabulous facilities and accommodation. However, the campuses are appropriate to what they're studying. So we don't at Epsom, which is where I'm mainly based, have pottery or jewellery workshops because they're in Farnham, because we don't teach that there. So We don't have the theatre performance studios because that's in Farnham. Every campus has a different personality appropriate to what they're teaching, but for fashion it's the choices between Epsom and Rochester.
So basically the teacher will be the same, or will be
No.
they're different?
Each course is different. Each course is unique, and each course has its own team of tutors. They're courses in their own right.
So actually they choose the course rather than choose the location.
Yes.
That's what I said. Yeah, choose your course, then your location, because the course is appropriate to, you know, what they're doing.
Yeah, understood.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
So is there anything else you want to cover before I wrap up?
I think mentioned earlier, so we provide different online resources to our current student and potential student. So a student can go to our website to attend different webinars in different subject area, and also students are welcome to book our diamond classes to experience the classes at UCA. That is thing I mentioned. Yeah.
That's good. That's good for the students to know how it will be looks like, and also a kind of like a mock lesson, so they can have a kind of taster and to know what they will learn in the classroom.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Okay. So thank you very much for today, and thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Lee.
Lovely to meet you all. Thank you,
Thank you.
Sophia. Thank you, Angela. And you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.